Okay guys, it's 3 a.m. in the morning, and you know what that means. It means I'm out here firing up the barbecue pit. You know, it's going to take about an hour to get a good bed of coals going, and then my temperatures will lock down, hopefully at around 250. You know how this rolls. I got a pork shoulder, and we're going to make pulled pork out of that. And then I have a 15-pound brisket, which I trimmed, so I probably got about a 12-pound brisket. And we're going to smoke that. So we're going to smoke it. I'm shooting for, hopefully it'll be done this afternoon, around 1. And then I'm going to let it rest, and it's just for dinner tonight. You know, it's 3 a.m., so 6 o'clock. Should be done. Not a big deal. I do plan on wrapping it with paper. When the internal temps hit about, I don't know, 150-ish, 160, I'll wrap it, and we'll just go from there. So, you know how this works. It's not a big deal. Everybody makes a big deal about it. I put steak seasoning all over the brisket. That's my technique. And on the pork, I added some blackened bay, which is it's just another blend that I like. So it really doesn't do anything. Pulled pork, you should, season that as you serve it. Mix it when you pull it apart. If you got a favorite seasoning, add it then. Mix it around. It's like when you're making crazy crackers. You season them with ranch and then mix them up. Same thing with that meat. So anyway, that's the way it is, and I'll show you some fire. Now what I like to do is I have a bunch of live oak that I'm trying to get rid of. It's pretty strong when you barbecue with it just straight. So what I like to do is get some coals going, charcoal, and then I use the live oak for, you can see it right there, to get the coals. When the smoke gets kind of clear, then I start adding red oak. I have a bunch of big chunks of red and white oak, and it puts out a nice clean smoke, so I can't complain, and I have very good results just doing that. Of course, sometimes, man, I just lay all that live oak on there, and I may go with the mesquite, and we get some smoky thunder going. Anyway, 3 a.m. Hope the neighbors don't call the fire department. They don't understand. Okay guys, the wood burnt down, got the bed of coals, I threw on a fresh log, pinched everything back. My temperatures are running about 225 right now. I'm suspecting they're going to increase a little bit. We got some storms coming, so it's going to be raining today, so this is going to be interesting. Got a lot of weird wind that does affect the temperatures. Don't believe it's going to be a problem. I'm just going to pinch back on those flames and stuff, and hopefully we won't have an issue with going too high. Sometimes that wind blows right through that pit, and man, the flames take off, and it gets pretty warm, too warm. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go catch a nap. It is like 4:15 in the morning now, so I'm going to go catch a couple hour nap. It'll be 6 a.m. I'll come out and check the fire, and then it's going to be an all-day process till this thing's finished. I'm assuming it's going to be done around 3 o'clock. I'm sure that pork shoulder is going to be done around noon. It doesn't take that long. It's not that big, so I'll let it rest. And the brisket, the same thing. I put it way back away from the fire, so I'm going to go real slow with that. So anyway, stay tuned. This is barbecuing Texas style. Appreciate you watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Alright guys, check this out. The meat's been on 6 hours. I took the pork butt out about an hour ago. The temperature hit about 150, so I went ahead and wrapped it. The brisket is at about 145 right now. I'm going to let it go to about 160, then I'm going to wrap that. But everything's looking good. We did about 8 o'clock 2 hours ago. Storm came in, and man, it's raining like it's crazy. Sideways rain, Forrest Gump rain, you know what I mean? So dealing with that's not very fun to be barbecuing in, but it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. But otherwise, everything's going along just fine. I burnt through a bag of wood already because of the wind. The wind affects, how fast I'm burning and all that type of thing. So anyway, low and slow. I've been doing good, pretty good with the temperature, so I'm happy. And hell, I'm hoping about 1, 2 o'clock these things will be finished and I'll be in good shape. So anyway, like and subscribe. We're gonna keep it going. And I'm taking pictures, so I'll put those in the video. You know how this rolls. Okay guys, the rain won't stop. My barbecue pit's in the backyard. It's pretty bad. So my brisket is, I already pulled the pork off. It hit at 203 and it's looking really good. So I'm letting it all rest. The brisket though is at 160 degrees. So it's you know, it's still cooking. But at 160 the smoke's pretty much done. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go take it upstairs, I'm gonna wrap it and stick it in the oven at 250. And we're just going to let it go until it hits 203, just like if I was down here. Tired of fighting the rain, man. I mean, it's brutal. So that's just the way it is sometimes. You just got to do what you got to do. Of course, the house is going to smell like a barbecue pit. Wife really doesn't care for that. Anyway, this is what it looks like, guys. It's at 165 temp. I'm going to wrap it. We're going to stick it in the oven at 250 until it's finished. I suspect about another 3 hours. But that's just the way it is sometimes. I mean, it's just nasty outside and I'm not fighting it anymore. Okay guys, I let this kind of rest. So now we're just going to pull it apart. This is pulled pork. Not much to it. Yeah, we're going to see. It's just going to pull apart like that. Ow. It's still a little warm. Anyway, we just pull it apart and it's gonna be good. I wonder how that bark is. Let's test it. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. We're just gonna take this and pull it apart and see a smoke ring. Perfect. You never heard of what?
Paul McCartney and the Waves.
Really?
Yeah. The bass player's cousin came in with 2 platinum albums.
Oh, really? Okay guys, what a day. What a day. Brisket's done to perfection. The pork butt there, that was done to perfection. It's not that hard. Just get your temperatures right and let it roll. But today with the wind and everything, it just stopped raining and it's 4:15. So anyway, this is what this bad boy's looking like. Telling you, just use steak seasoning. That's all you need to do. I'm gonna cut this up. Got some people coming over. We're all gonna eat all this barbecue, and that's about it, guys. I'm just gonna show you some finishing cuts, probably the smoke ring, all that type of thing. And appreciate you watching, and hit like and subscribe. Oh, and this is the full meal deal, guys. We're gonna have some biscuits and gonna have onions and jalapenos and pickles, and we got green beans working and potato salad. So got all that type of stuff too. You got to have that. Oh, and deviled eggs. Yeah. So anyway guys, appreciate you watching.